Why is it that people that are hyper successful are so obsessed with getting their morning routine right? And what should everybody watching this right now do to make theirs crispy?
That's a really good question. I think the morning routine is something that will set anybody up for success, right? Because when you wake up and I wake up and the next guy wakes up, we all have about the same number of time.
About the same?
Actually, exactly the same number of time. And so since we know that, that means what you do versus what I do matters. And so if I'm screen sucking, the moment I get up, I'm looking at social media, what's going on Facebook, who's talking about what on Instagram, and you're like, hey, I've got this GSD list. I call it the get shit done list. And the GSD list is you're just gonna wake up and dominate your day. Like my morning routine is wake up, never hit the snooze button. We've talked about this on your show previously. Drink my 30 ounces of water because Sean Stevenson said so, and then take a shower, and then end up downstairs with my protein shake and my coffee and more water and work off my GSD list. Like that sets me up to win. Checking in on social media is not part of my morning routine because all of a sudden, something on social media might trigger me to feel like I'm missing out, might trigger me to feel like I should have been at an event, might trigger me to feel like a sense of guilt, a sense of shame, a sense of whatever. And any of those things, any of those feelings and emotions are not things that I would take into the battle of business. And I'm in the battle of business because when I make money, I can have a greater sense of meaning with it. And so I cannot take emotions and feelings and thoughts that I got from social media, especially in the morning, to the battlefield of business where I do most of my heavy work in the morning. So that morning routine sets me up to win. And as soon as I'm done with my GSD list by about 9 a.m., like you can set your clock to me. I go right to the gym, work out, intentionally put my phone in my cubby at the gym. And because again, I'm susceptible to looking at the screen. And if I'm doing that, all of a sudden my workout is less than stellar, which means I feel like a failure. And now I'm more likely to compound failure throughout the day. So that's how I look at it. So conversely, if I slept in, hit the snooze button, didn't drink 30 ounces of water, just took a sip of water, now I'm gonna be late to work, I feel rushed, the subconscious mind is telling me that I'm a loser, I'm a failure, I'm an imposter. How are you gonna go lead an international franchise or a supplement company or write another book when you're a loser, dude, right? The subconscious mind speaks to us. That's the inner critic. And so to shut down the inner critic and give voice to the inner advocate, a strong morning routine sets you up to win the day. You win the day, you win the week, and then off you go. You've won a year and then a decade.
It's so crazy to me how much that matters. Like you can get off by just a little and your efficiency starts to be off, and then the day just isn't as useful as it could have been. And it really does start with the morning. Like getting people to understand, if you get the morning right, then the rest of your day, you're gonna be able to be far more productive. And when you start stacking those things, that really is the difference between somebody that accomplishes a lot and somebody that doesn't.